I don't exaggerate. I mean exactly what I mean when I say what I say. And it really is one of the most beautiful Hanukkot I've seen in my life. The Hanukkah that we have on display is unique in that it's one of 3 instances where officially, according to Jewish law, we light candles. So we have Ner Hanukkah. What other candles do we have that Jewish law requires? Shabbat. That's 2.
Chag.
Havdalah.
That's within the same. The yahrzeit candle is customary.
Havdalah.
Havdalah. 3 instances where Jewish law requires a candle, or candles. The candles in our tradition are not just decorative. They're not mere fixtures. They serve very, very profound purposes and functions within the collective psyche and understanding that we Jews believe in 3 different stages of how we interact with the world. Stage number 1, I'll begin with Shabbat candles. Shabbat candles are not for the public. You don't light them outside. You light them in the home. The Chachamim tell us, or sages tell us, that the whole institution of Shabbat candles is specifically for Shalom Bayit, peace in the home, so that you're not eating in the dark. Right? We're obligated to have a meal. We're obligated to stop everything that we're working on throughout the week, and so you want light in the home. And parenthetically, Rabbi Gabay pointed out to me, one of my first Shabbats here, that's exactly why when we read Bameh Madlikin,
I have a bad shoulder. I can't do this for a very long.
contained within the home. You don't need to broadcast it to the world. Okay, so that's Ner Shabbat. Ner Hanukkah is a little bit more beyond that. Ner Hanukkah is something that ideally we keep in the home, but we display it to the world. We display our might, our victory, our sense of standing up for who we are as Jews to the world, with a sense of vigor, with a sense of strength, in the sense that the Maccabees did when they won the war during this period in our history. Yeah? So that's why, ideally, we have the Hanukkah in our homes displayed by a window, so that we can see it, but that the world can also see it. Beautiful one that we have here in Philadelphia as well, and in our synagogues for the very same reason. Havdalah, on the other hand, is a little bit more profound. That may seem like it's something that also only kept within the family, but the Halakha tells us that you don't make Havdalah on a candle. You can't make Havdalah on one of those. You can't make Havdalah on one of the Shabbat candles. You make Havdalah on braided candles, which is like in Aruka, a torch. It's a torch. Torches are not meant for indoors now, are they? It's an outdoor item. Specifically because when we go out into the world, we carry with us Mavdil ben Kodesh Tachol. We're all about separation. We have to identify as Jews when we're out in the world what is profane, what is holy. What is correct for us, what is not. And, God willing, I have to say, being that this is my first annual meeting, I'm touched. I'm honored to be here. For those who may not know, myself and my wife Marion officially moved into Philadelphia as of this November 9th. So it's been a very, very nice change coming from New York. New York has its own set of challenges, and Philadelphia, compared to that, is both figuratively and literally a breath of fresh air. So, thank you. I want to leave everyone with these thoughts in mind as we approach our last day of Hanukkah, and I'll leave the floor to our Panas, Mr. Ali Gabay. Bye-bye. Great job. Thank you very much for that lovely Devar Torah. And in any event, we would at this point we have on the schedule a moment of silence for those who have departed. However, I'm looking for the list. If I can be directed accordingly, I'd appreciate it. Of those who have passed away from our membership. Second page on top. Oh, second page on top. Thank you so much for that. And so, a moment of silence, ladies and gentlemen, for those of our members, either family or themselves members who have passed away. I will mention their names. They are written here, however. Fanny Albo, mother of Leah Albo Siddiqui, Shirley Menko, mother of Arthur Menko, Professor Herman Prince Solomon, who was a great man and just a tremendous individual, very learned scholar. When he passed away, the Jewish world lost a light of knowledge. And he supported our services and donated to us to have a chazan. I mean, just someone who really cared about us. Lawrence Kevin Simon, brother of Mrs. Janice Asraf, and Sheila Silverstein, mother of Mrs. Ellen Friedel, Mrs. Mary Jane Ben Sion, and Rabbi, am I missing? I'm missing someone. I'm missing the woman that passed away this week.
That's it.
Mary Jane.
No. The Air Force guys. The brother. I'm sorry, it's a brother. It's a brother. The brother. If you would say it kindly.
Meir Ben Barlet. Meir, son of Lev.
Okay. So we mentioned him as well. And if I missed any, may God will have a night that he can be Eden, and they interned with the Holy One. The minutes from the annual meeting of December 20th have been distributed to the members of the board. I would appreciate the members of the board to approve those. They are in good order. Thank you. May I get a first? Thad, thank you. It's good to see you. And may I get a second?
Aye.
Okay. Mr. Oslick, and all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? There being none opposed, we would move them into the record of this congregation. All right, the President's report, I'll be very brief about the report. In understanding what this year was about, I would like to read from the Psalms, because I think it speaks loud to the ear. I lift up my eyes to the hills, whence comes my help? When we started this year, we were in trouble. We were in trouble financially. We were in trouble membership. We were in trouble in every respect, our meal program and others. Now, when I say trouble, I don't mean that we were collapsing. I mean that we were worried about what would be. My help is from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth. What that means is that basically we looked up to the sky and said, Hashem, help us fill this congregation, help us move forward in every respect. But that help happened because of good angels on the board of directors of this congregation, in the Parnas Emeritus, in the Mikveh Israel Association and its president and officers who are here today. If I'm not mentioning every single one of you, please forgive me. Our help came in the form of angels, each and every single one of you who attended any congregational function, whether it be a service or otherwise. Our help came from angels such as you, all of you here I know today, and others not here today, who wrote a check or gave even a quarter, or gave of their heart, or their time, or volunteered in some respect, or said a good word about this congregation, or convinced a friend or family to come to this congregation. Says King David,